Just been out on a pick today, picked up some new engines, got some Villiers, got some Honda parts, other bits and pieces. A bit of a drive out here, but well worth it, well worth it. Looking forward to getting the gear off and showing you what I've got. Back again. Okay, so we finally made the trip home with the stash of engines that I've picked up today. The background to this little pick was I listed an ad and for some Villiers engines, and a guy contacted me and basically said he had some stuff that he wanted me to come out and have a look at. So, not expecting too much. This, guys, is what I've ended up with. So, without further ado, I'm going to get these engines off and we'll take a closer look at them. So I'll be right back. Alright, so first things first. Got a nice little Villiers here. Seems in pretty good shape. The guy, like most of these old engines, couldn't confirm whether they or when they'd last run. The engine turns. The fuel tank looks pretty good on this one. And what's the real gold for me is the little filter. Now these things are plastic, and anyone that's had these Villiers engines knows they get damaged real quick. They go brittle and they're almost impossible to get a hold of. So I'll put this one along with the rest in the workshop, and this will be another project to have a look at. Moving on, we've got a Villiers Mark 20. This one he's pretty sure doesn't run. You can hear it's got quite a bind in it, but another excellent looking fuel tank. You know, it's got all the parts that anyone that's doing these machines up knows are really difficult these days to get a hold of. Carb looks in pretty good shape, so this will probably be a spares, but we'll see how we go when we get caught up in it, you know, get it open up and have a look. This old Davey's was he gifted me this. This is pretty much junk, but these tanks, you know, these tanks are getting harder and harder to find. This lid's got a lock on it, and I don't have the key, so that'll be interesting. But I might contact him, see if he's got the keys laying around somewhere. He reckons the not on this one, it's the other one, the next one around, the water pump is probably fried as well. So this will probably be a spares unit. Break it down, you know, and see what happens from there. We've got a Briggs. This Briggs 5 horsepower. It's got good compression. This one he seems to think the pump actually works, and he's also said tip fuel down into the carb and it'll kick and fire, but the carb needs a clean, and it's got those little really thin gaskets on it, so I'll have to get another one of those and see if I can't get this one to fire. Another junker, another spare. Again, we'll see what happens. Spare parts. Another Honda, but you know, these tanks are pretty hard to get hold of. Genuine Honda tanks anyway. The Chinese clones are pretty easy still. I'll get the ultrasonic cleaner set up at some stage and get these carbs in there for a good soak. We've got another interesting one over here. This is a Mark 10, fitted on some sort of trolley. I'm not sure what he had running with it or on it. But again, we'll take that apart and have a good look at it, give it a clean. You know, it doesn't sound too bad. It's got fairly good compression. So we'll see how we go. And again, another Davey. So we'll have another look at that. So all in all, considering I went out for 2 Villiers, I think I've come back quite happy. So we'll, as I said, we'll get these in the shed and we'll get them sorted out and checked in and checked up, and we'll go from there. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for the next one. Thanks for watching.